everyone. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. As we record this one, it is Christmas Day, and we're playing the game that we always play here on my channel on Christmas Day. I think every year since I started streaming 5 years ago, 5+ years ago, nearly 6 years ago now, which is hard to believe. But every year at Christmas, I try to stream King's Quest II. King's Quest II was the first adventure game I ever played. I played it on Christmas morning in 1986 on my first ever computer, a Tandy 1000EX. That was 39 years ago this year, which seems hard to believe. But I always like to revisit King's Quest II when we hit the holidays. And here we are. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Welcome in. 6-7. Thank you for that resub. Glad to see you here. Glad you can make it in. Matawi, great to see you. Packet Gain, Harmonic City. There's Clill. There's Paul. Merry Questmas, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. And let me tell you, we're going to breeze through this game because not only have I played it like dozens of times at this point, but this morning, Santa Claus brought me the first edition of the King's Quest Companion, and a very nice copy of it. I don't know how well you can see that, but this thing is in pristine condition. So we have all the hints we need to get through King's Quest 2. Hey, Red Wing. Hey, Expert Casual. That was a lovely gift for my wife, who clearly knows me well. She knew I had the second edition, but I've never been lucky enough to own the first. So that's exactly what I wanted for Christmas and would have never thought to ask for. So what could be better than that? But we're going to play tonight King's Quest II, Romancing the Throne. We're going to play the Apple IIGS version because it's fantastic. We'll get some extra digital sound effects, a slightly different color palette, and a few other little tweaks here and there. But let's go ahead and get started. King's Quest II, Romancing the Throne. There we go. I was like, maybe we don't have any sound effects. First appearance of Buff Graham. Designed and written by the one and only Roberta Williams. Sir Graham is now king of Daventry. Under his wise rule, Daventry is prosperous. He is loved by his people. Unfortunately, there's a problem. King Graham needs a queen for companionship and to provide an heir to the throne. He's got to get busy. He has searched high and low for the right maiden, but he remains alone. An incel, if you will. An idea comes to him. He goes to the magic mirror and looks into its depths. He sees a vision. Thank you. Sees a vision of a quartz tower. To reach it, must pass through a magic door in the nearby land of Kolyma. Oh, look at that. The scene then changes to show a beautiful girl locked within the tower. Graham now knows what to do. He must seek out this girl in the tower. Thank you for that, Clill. Is this the best game ever? Grayson, this game had a monumental impact on me. I mean, I don't know if my parents hadn't picked this up for me for Christmas just because someone at Radio Shack told them to. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Clill. But if I hadn't gotten this one at Christmas, if my parents hadn't randomly picked it up, who knows if I would have ever discovered adventure gaming. Yakabine, thank you for that resub. All right, we're going to find this beautiful maiden. And here we are. Listen to that. Listen to the waves crashing on the shore, gang. Can't get that in the DOS version. %, run. I would predict I don't get 100%. Don't you hate when you're on the beach and your skin perfectly blends into the sand? This is one of my favorite bits in this entire game. Just the idea that Neptune's trident is just laying on the ground somewhere. There's no puzzle to get it. You don't have to reach into a hole or anything to pull it out. It's just here's Neptune's trident. Hagatha's cave. Look at that. You see nothing special. Look at cave. It's the forbidden cave of Hagatha. How does he know that? There are human skulls on stakes at the entrance. This is not a reassuring sign. Stuff that trident into your pocket. See if we can get the Easter egg here. I want to hear what the music sounds like on the Apple IIGS. I like that we get the fade in. Must have gotten lost. I don't think he belongs in this story. Oh man, so good. Gert flowers? I guess I can't. Open box. Ooh, a basket of goodies. I'll take that. Get basket. What superhero cameo would you do? Stair Quest 2 as a gag. This is a great question, Mike. Hey, Reiki, Merry Christmas to you too. What's a Little Red Riding Hood? It might be fun to do the most gratuitous Deadpool cameo ever in Stair Quest 2. Just like in all the ways that Deadpool cameo is obnoxious and unbearable, and just really crank that up. That would be my superhero cameo. Just a troublingly meta Deadpool. Not only a meta Deadpool who comments on things, but I will also be meta commenting on Deadpool's meta commentary. Let's see. Give basket to Goyle. Too far away from her. The tick. Not in the face. She accepts the basket of goodies. In return, she gives you her bouquet of flowers. Look at her skipping around. Look, girl. You're too far away from her. You can even tell that's a girl from here. Impossible to say what that is. Okay, we don't need to go see Grandma yet. First order of business, we are going to head across and find the door. Yeah, absolutely. This has been such a pleasant surprise over the past couple of years to discover that all of these 2GS versions of the Sierra AGI games are just the best versions of it. Look, bell. Yep, it's ringing merrily. I've always liked this music. You kneel near the altar, bowing your head, you pray. The plump monk lifts his head from prayer and seems to notice you for the first time. He stands and asks you your name. Graham. Kindly monk explains that he's heard of you and your king's quest. Here's my cross. It will protect you from evil. The monk then resumes his prayers. Wear cross. Confess to monk. Worship. All right, we're getting a double prayer in. Look at cross. Oh, look. Bloop, bloop. Look at altar. Altar. Large wooden cross. Look at wooden cross. What does it mean here in the land of Kolyma? What does it symbolize? Confused. Was the palette change a choice or a limitation? I'm betting a limitation. I'm betting this is just what the Apple IIGS displayed. I don't know that. Yes, this is the question, Grayson. Is this game canonically a Christian game, or is this just an unspecified cross-based religion? Kind of like in Civilization 6, when you found a religion, you could just mix and match religious symbols and names and beliefs as anything you want. It is weird that Graham continues to be yellow in color, jaundiced, when other characters appear in less of a primary color. Read door. Whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash. Could be a real Daryl Hannah situation here. Crossing the bridge. Having so much fun. Man, I love this game. Just love it. We are in dwarf territory, though. So you gotta be careful. Is there anything in that hole? I don't think there is. Look in hole. Search hole. Look in tree. Reach in hole. Okay. And we'll go in and see if I can rob this thieving dwarf. And this completely normal sized ladder. Oops. Kathunk, you dead. Nice. Ken and Roberta Williams wish to thank you. Thanks, Ken. It almost means more coming from you. Let me see our games how you put your hands into mystery holes. I mean, a lot of them. Is he always going to be home at this point in the game? Is there something I have to do to trigger him not being home? Nope. Ouch, this fire's hot. Drink soup. Get soup. Wheat. Open chest. Look in chest. Earrings. Get earrings. Yeah, video game ladders have always been my nemesis too. Even more so than stairs, if I'm being completely honest. Like in a first-person game, oh man, a ladder, hopeless. Wait. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see in the background of my shot, but Santa Claus brought my daughter a fun electric drum kit that's been set up temporarily in my office by Santa Claus. And I have to tell you, I've been playing this electronic drum kit all day as if it were my toy, and it is my favorite thing on earth. I have been rocking out so hard on this ding dang thing while my lights just went out. I have a light that's dying, gang. You're gonna have to maybe live without having fill lighting on this side. If you can handle a slightly shadowed face, that may be the reality we're dealing with today. If we can shed a little bit more light on this situation. Okay, here we go. Have I played the drum intro to Space Quest 3? I wouldn't say I've played anything that is recognizable as music yet. What I would like to learn to do, like what I've really been striving toward here on day one of drum ownership, is I've really been working hard to learn Ringo's solo from the Beatles song The End. Like the one real solo Ringo does in the entire Beatles catalog, which is a very simple one. I've been trying to piece that together. It's cool though. I've never played with an electronic drum kit before. It does a really nice job of like sensing how hard you're hitting the drum pads and cymbals and everything and adjusting the volume accordingly. Pretty neat. Okay. Open door. Hurry. Oh dear, wolf. Open door. Oh, a grandma. Talk to grandma. Good day, kind sir. I'd like to offer you a cup of tea, but as you can see, I'm dying. Look under the bed. A large ruby ring and a black cloak. Wear cloak. Wear ring. Was I already wearing the cross? I'm already wearing it. I'm all full up on stolen soup. How do you know grandma wasn't a wolf? We never met her. I mean, it's a great question. It's best not to think too much about these things. Hey, Koosie Koosie. Welcome, man. Long time no see. Merry Christmas to you. Hey, T-Pat. Oh, wow. This beautiful mermaid. Oops. Mermaid. Mermaid. Mermaid, mermaid. Mermaid, mermaid. All right, this is my favorite part of the entire game, so I have to get serious. I love this underwater portion. As I've said before, this underwater portion blew my mind as a kid. I really paid homage to it in my own game late last night, which starts out with the protagonist transformed into a mermaid herself in a in an underwater realm not entirely dissimilar to what we see here. But this is just my favorite bit. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magic seahorse. Maybe you could ride it. Please annoy an underwater section. Yes. I really need to stream late last night. I don't know if I have streamed late last night since maybe the first few months that I was streaming years ago. Late last night's a fun game. I'm really proud of that. Ooh. Oh, to man. Oh, yeah, it's glub glub sounds. King Neptune accepts the lost trident from you, gives you a bottle, then waves the trident in front of the huge clam, which opens and reveals a large golden key. Get key. Get jetty? Okay. Look in bottle. Open bottle. Look bottle. Get cloth. Wait, we're doing all this underwater. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the holiday cards. I'm kind of fascinated by the Sierra holiday cards. And as I've said a million times before, the 1986 one was what was playing on my brand new computer when I came down the stairs on Christmas morning in 1986. So the people at Radio Shack had given my parents that demo. And it very much is like my Christmas memory there. Hey, Ben, Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Questmas. Hey, Matt, good to see you. I think I can go get the bird now, right? Sweet. Cover cage. Get cage. Sweet. So far, this has been a very efficient run. I'm taking care of things ahead of time for once. We got some treasures we haven't picked up from around the realm. I need to find those. You gotta have as many sapphire treasures as you can get. Yeah, we're probably on pace for a record. Oh, a sign appears to be attached to the back of one of the trees. Hear ye, Sierra is pleased to announce Space Quest, the Sarian encounter. Become Roger Wilco, sanitation engineer aboard the Space Lab Arcata. Save Xenon from those bad boys of the universe, the Sarians. King's Quest 3 to Ares Human. You're Gwydion, young slave to the evil wizard Mananan. Discover his magic and use it to free yourself from his thrall. Scratches his head in puzzlement at this confusing message. Doesn't appear to be part of his quest. Ooh. Raise the stakes. Those both sound great. You're absolutely right. And King's Quest 3 is awesome. Obviously, I'm a fan of Space Quest 1, but boy, King's Quest 3 is a heck of a game. Oh gosh, can you imagine if a modern game had such a blatant ad in it? Now, this is enchanter territory, so you have to be careful. You don't want to get enchanted. Some enchanted evening sounds lovely until it happens to you. Look at castle. Dark and forbidden. Forbidding. I can read. It's easy. Fundamental. All right. Always love these bodies of water in Sierra AGI games. Now you might ask, what does weaving up and down while you walk do in this game? And the answer is more than you think. That's still going to be closed until I open up the door here. Oh, now that looks like a promising hole, as they say. Search hole. Oh, beautiful fairy. Good King Graham, I am here to help you. I give you a protective spell against certain evil elements, but beware, it only lasts a short time. Ooh, a brooch. Give me that brooch. All right. Now, gang, I do have to tell you, when we get to Dracula's castle, you need to prepare yourself for the best digital sound effects ever committed to a video game. Like, we're talking all-time banger sound effects coming up. It's going to cook your noodle. So just be ready for that. I love coming at this from the south, where it nearly just throws you right down that ravine. All right, we got a point for crossing the bridge, as one does. We're doing great. Unlock door. Oh, another door with another inscription. Yeah, what a nice bridge. I could cross it back and forth all day. Yeah, expert casual. This is going to be Apple IIGS specific. This is just an early preparation for what's to come. You're going to regret having played other versions of this game your entire life when you hear how good the Apple IIGS version of Dracula is. Okay. Part 2. Okay, I have everything I need just to go to the antique store, right? I've already got the bird. And then everything else I'll need will just come from the lamp. So you hate when that happens when you're walking around, you just keep falling in the same body of water. The fade in effect on the Apple II isn't as good as the draw in effect on Tandy and the IBM PC Junior, but it's still pretty good. People in this land of Kolyma need to oil their doors. Why is that such a tall table? Okay. Hi, I came on this major quest without bringing any of my vast fortune. Now, back home, let me assure you, I do have a treasure chest that generates infinite wealth, but I brought none of that. Can I please have this lamp? It's expensive. There's an alternative. The old hag stole my nightingale. Give cage to woman. Oh, my precious. Good luck. She hastens you out the shop and closes the door. Sweet. Okay. Let's get to a nice clear spot. Rub lamp. Oh, isn't that simple? You rub the tarnished brass lamp, you hear a poof, and a genie appears. Master, I leave a gift for you, a magic carpet. You actually get out where you can see the genie. What a waste. I leave a beautiful sword. Just learn to play that on the drums. Oh no, the lamps disappeared. Ride carpet. Sweet. I like the blue that we get here. Okay. Look out, Graham. There's a poisonous viper blocking your path. I bet it's venomous. Now, of course, if you look at the sword, it has a snake carved into the handle, which seems like a good solution here. But doing this earns you fewer points, and you miss out on an inventory item that makes a later section of the game much easier. This is a misdirect, a classic misdirect. Instead, what we're going to do is the common sense move of that bridle we got from the lamp. Throw bridle on snake. You toss the leather bridle onto the coiled snake. Instantly, there stands before you not a snake, but a beautiful winged horse wearing a bridle. You should have seen this thing transform because it was beautiful. Unfortunately, it's blocked by this text box. When this text box disappears, it will have already transformed. There you have it. Talk to horse. Thank you, kind sir, for saving me. An evil enchanter turned me into a snake when I refused to be his steed. To repay you, here's a magic sugar cube that will guard against poisonous brambles. Very good. Very good. It is good moon logic. As I always say when I play this section, the only way I solved this as a kid was the fact that the version of King's Quest II that I had a gatefold cover on it with some extra screenshots. And one of the screenshots showed that scene with the Pegasus sitting there, or standing there. And I was able to sort of work my way backwards to assume it's like, okay, if there could be a Pegasus here instead of a snake, maybe it has something to do with that bridle. And that was the only way I was able to solve it. Oh no, this is as bad can be. Upon looking into the hole, you believe you see an incredibly blatant plug for another Sierra 3D and animated adventure. Hang on. It's Space Quest 1 in the original. Become Gwydion, young slave to the evil wizard Manannan. Explore the countryside where Manannan reigns supreme. That sounds like an eagle, all right. Scale snowy peaks to tackle the abominable snowman in his mountain stronghold. Ah, Biggs. Discover the wizard's secret spells and use his magic to free yourself. Embark upon a dangerous voyage to another land. Match wits with the powerful wizard Manannan, whose every whim must be your command. This was more fun when it felt like maybe the two guys from Andromeda snuck it in here. Now that it's just a blatant King's Quest III plug, it's less exciting. You know, I don't think I have played the 2GS version of King's Quest III. I think that one is not one that I've done. I don't think I played the 2GS version of King's Quest IV either, but I might be wrong about that. I might have played the 2GS version because I was hoping it would still have like the rap breakdance number and it didn't. Or maybe I just played the wrong version of the AGI. Ride carpet. All right. We're doing great. We're making great time. This is one of my more efficient runs. Like I said, I took care of things like the soup and the nightingale as I went, which certainly speeds things up. So now we have the second key. Still missing something hidden in a log somewhere, one of the pieces of jewelry. Don't know where it is. Am I missing anything else I'm going to need for Dracula? I've got the cross, I've got the cloak, I've got the ring, I've got the stake. There's a hammer near the dwarves' place, right? A mallet. I need to get a mallet before I go. I think it's in a hole in a tree. So we need a mallet. Is that it? Got the sugar cube. Unlock door. Oh man, Shazam. The door opens and there's a third door with another inscription. Read door. Must have a stout heart. Really not much of a clue. Okay, cross that bridge when we get to it. We need a mallet, and there's still a piece of jewelry out here somewhere that I need to find. I wanted to think the mallet is somewhere in this vicinity. Yeah, I think it's going to be in this hole. Uh-oh. Ah, my protective spell worked. How good was his yoink sound, though? Look in hole. With this 3D animated adventure. Get mallet. Sweet. Turns out I did know where the mallet was. Now, I think there's one more piece of jewelry hidden in a log around here somewhere, and I just haven't walked by it yet. I think this is it. There you go. Maybe not. Must be elsewhere. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this is the good stuff. Agatha? What's she doing all the way out here? I guess that's not that far from her. Look in log. Ooh, a necklace. And grab that necklace before you go, Graham. You got to get that. Okay. To Dracula. I think we have everything we need, right, gang? We've got the mallet. We've got the cloak, the cross, and the ruby ring. We've got the stake. I think that's all you need to get into and get through Dracula's castle. All right, there's the boatman. And then remember this guy from Hades. Talk to man. Enter boat. He sees the black cloak. Motions for you to enter. Definitely a Santa hat. Exit boat. Enter boat. Okay, let's see here. Rambles. So we can eat our poisoned by the thorns, going to longer continue to game. I'm sorry, you've been venomed by the thorns. Okay, this is no fun. Eat sugar cube. Really? Eat cube. All right, now we can walk through these things. Is Dracula a member of the Black Cloak Society? Is that hinted at in the AGD version? Yeah, Pickled Dog. I am all over this thing. I'm just really good at King's Quest 2 now, it turns out. Oh, ring. Two spirits are fooled by the black cloak. What's this music? Give me that jazz organ. Hey, Blackbird. It's almost Thriller. It's legally distinct Thriller. Hey, Merry Christmas, Blackbird. Yeah. I love the scale of this castle. Everything about this castle made for giants just cracks me up. Okay. It's very good. Okay. Here we go. I don't exactly remember where all I have to go before I take care of Dracula, so we'll just explore the whole castle. Yeah, Graham can maybe reach the second shelf. Just look at the size of that bed. That's like 2 California Kings. Open drawer. Get candle. So, look in bed. Look bed. Lumpy and sagging. Move quilt. Look under pillow. Look under bed. All right. I think that's all we need up here. Yeah, I think I actually played this game just earlier this year. This will be like the third time I've played it since last Christmas. I should be getting good at King's Quest 2 by now. I just keep on playing it. And I keep on laughing while I do it. Get ham. Don't think I need to go up there yet. I think I need the key from down here. How long did it take me to beat this back in the 80s? You know, I don't remember. I think that, I guess I got this for Christmas 86, and I believe I had beaten it by the time my birthday rolled around in June of 87. That's when I got Space Quest 1. So I think I had finished it by then, if I recall, but I'm not really sure. I did pretty well with King's Quest 2 and 3. I kind of powered through both of those, just by merit of being a kid who those were like some of the only games I owned early on, and just sort of made it work. But I don't recall this one slowing me down too bad, but I could be misremembering. Oh, by the way, gang, you know, I showed earlier I have my nice, lovely new copy. Here's go bean cam mode. Why not? Why not go bean cam? I have this lovely copy of the King's Quest Companion that my wife got me for Christmas, which I'm very excited about. It's I had the second edition, but I didn't have the first edition. It has this lovely, like, just very charming art on the cover that that feels very childlike and just like something someone maybe just scribbled out, which is always good. But also, it was a bumper crop of fun Sierra stuff this Christmas. If you'll indulge me a moment, my wife also picked me up this lovely copy of Quest for Glory 1 VGA. This is one I've been wanting for a long time. It may be my favorite Sierra box art. I just love the Quest for Glory 1 VGA box art. So pretty. And then my mom, this is kind of a crazy find. My mom got me a sealed copy. This is still in the shrink wrap of Hoyle's Official Book of Games Volume 1. So, yeah, this one is kind of a neat one. I mean, this is like super mint condition. Now, I assume it's still a worthless game because it's just Hoyle's Book of Games. But yeah, what a strange thing to come across. She found it in the attic as a long lost gift from my past. Could be. I mean, she's bought me Hoyle's Book of Games 1 once before when I was a kid, so this is her second time getting it for me. But it was a good Christmas around here for a Sierra nerd. Back to the action. Oh yeah, all those interactions between the characters are burned into my brain too. I have to need to do this with one of the torches out there, didn't I? Dang it. Dang it. What a miraculous mistake. You know, I still haven't played the dig. I really need to get on with that. I gotta play the dig. Who knows? Maybe 2026 is the year I play the dig. Ooh, got one of those Hoyle's games in a collection with goblins and Conquest of the Longbow. Hey, thank you for the follow, Narmove. Hell, welcome. I've played the sequel to the Dig Dug, and I'd be curious to see what the original is like. Again, like, who are you putting in those manacles, those shackles? I guess those are shackles, aren't they? Okay, everybody, get ready. Just prepare yourself for what's about to happen in this next room. Pet rat. Not right now. Can you pet the rat? You can't do that, at least not now. Okay. Open coffin. Trepidation. You lift the heavy lid of the beautifully carved coffin. Your heart beats wildly when you see a vampire lying asleep within it. It must be Count Dracula. Now get ready for this, gang. Get ready. Count Dracula is awake. Run before it's too late. Blah, 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 blah. You're caught in Dracula's grasp. Saliva drips off the end of his sharp fangs. Now get ready again. Suddenly he's aware of the cross you're wearing around your neck. Oh no. Okay, so we can remove cross. We'll need to do that. So let's see. Remove cross. Open coffin. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's so good. Blah, 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 blah. Love it. I love it. What a game. Open coffin. Use stake on vampire. Stake vampire. Use stake on vampire. Stab vampire with stake. Place. Place. Oh no. What is the command? Open coffin. Hammer stake. Use stake with mallet. Place stake on heart. Kill vampire. Oh, there you go. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, man. You place the point stake on Count Dracula's chest. Quickly, using the mallet, you pound the stake through his heart. Dracula disintegrates into a pile of dust. A small silver key is left behind in the coffin. Get silver key. Look under pillow. Look at pillow. Get pillow. A large gold key. We found a key and a second, more different key. Where was he hiding that key? Probably somewhere in his chest cavity. All right. Host Dracula. Oh, man, gang. Be here in just 50 minutes of play. I mean, 5 minutes of that was just the pre-show. So we're like 45 minutes in. Dracula's dead. Were they all gold keys that opened the doors? I think they're all gold keys for the doors. I need to save. This is Child's Play. I literally played it when I was a child. Fall to your death on the Hearthstone floor. I was messed up by a weird screen transition there. That was beyond my control. I'm not going to accept responsibility for that. It was the classic Jess Goof 'em Up. You know, I've been watching the new episodes of Fallout on Amazon, and I have to say, it's tempting me to maybe play another Fallout game on stream. Now, whether I play Fallout 3 or Fallout 4, I don't know. But who knows? That could also be something that we see here in the upcoming year. Unlock chest. Open chest. Ooh, a tiara. Sweet. And it was the screen transition. Ever played King's Quest 2 through 4? You know, I think there's a lot to like about King's Quest 3. Thank you, Pickle Doc. Thank you. There's a lot to like about King's Quest 3. I think narratively, it's such a leap beyond King's Quest 1 and 2. And for me, some of the like spell component gathering stuff like that is really a lot of fun. That's true. You know, I've played a lot of Fallout 76, and I don't know if I'm ready to go back to it. Have I set on a theme for the coming year? Now, that's an important question. I haven't yet. Oh, man, that spell's still working? Maybe it's like Decaf Jedi year 7 or whatever it is. Go big or go home. Maybe it's the year either I hit it big and make Twitch partner and get like, you know, thousands of new viewers, or I just quit streaming. Maybe I just have an ultimatum. That seems like a healthy thing to do. Year of the pratfall. Well, if it's the year I just like well out on this drum kit behind me now, like just every stream ends with a cool new drum solo that I've learned. Presto. Oh man, look how good this area looks. Is that the year I require my students to watch in order to increase my view count? Possibly. That day was always coming. It was just a matter of when. Oh, my poor students. They're going to suffer for all the sins of my students this semester, all the AI use and all the lack of attendance and everything else is going to be visited upon these poor students who did nothing wrong. On retrieving, you see caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach. Man, look at that fish. That's good eating. You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open. Its gills are extended. With difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands. Throw fish in water. Throw the poor gasping fish back into the iridescent water. Gratefully, it calls to you. In return for both endangering and saving my life, I wish to offer you a ride across this ocean. Beware, the fairy spell is worn off. Look how happy he is. Ride fish. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine? Can you believe it? I mean, can you believe it? I know a king who's awfully cool. Ooh, a glint of metal catches your eye. I just have a weird flash on my. Look at ground. Look at atom. Look at metal. Get necklace? What was it? Get medallion? Amulet. Look at amulet. Thank you. Tiger's eye snow is embedded into it. See the word home engraved on the back. Yeah, the one thing they fell out is was the I'm on the screen, but now we have that new that new AI powered version of these AGI games, right? Like I saw something about that pop up the other day. I'm sure they fix all those problems. Hey, David Alexander, Merry Christmas to you too. It's too bad there isn't more to do in this area because it's so pretty. Yeah, the couple of games that have the ability to right click and get basically a what is command going are the best. I can't believe we're this close to the end already. Open door. A creek. Yeah, the Snail Quest autocomplete I thought was really nice. What is it? Is it like Cascades Quest or Cascadia Quest that's coming out from the same developer? All right, we're in the tower. We just got to find the girl. Girl in the tower, reaching out. Please tell me what. Oh no, you lost your feet on the narrow stairway. You're on the hard floor and are instantly killed. Oh, that's good. You know, if I had to fall like that, I would want to die instantly. Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Thank you, Quill. Any day now, nice. Now you can kill this lion with the sword, but you're supposed to throw the ham to it. Gobbles the smoked ham and then falls fast asleep. Open door. You have found her, the girl from the magic mirror. She's even more beautiful than you had imagined. Talk to woman. My name is Valenice. What is yours? Oh, Graham, I'm forever grateful to you. Talk to woman. This woman? You tentatively embrace the beautiful girl. Your lips meet hers, and you're both in ecstasy. My. This was well worth playing the game for. So good. So was it worth $59.99? A minute and 46 seconds for any percent. How do you glitch through this? Like, I wonder what the secret is there. Murmur the word home. Tingling sensation envelops your body. You black out for a second. When you come to, you see you're somewhere else. Congratulations, King Graham. You've won the hand of the beautiful Valenice. May you two live happily ever after. Now here are your greatest enemies assembled to watch you marry. There's King Edward back from the dead. The monk declares you man and wife in the Christian tradition. That's cute. Graham in the suit will never fail to amuse me. If you enjoyed this game, please ask your dealer about the availability. Using dealer here is so good. I miss when we had software dealers. King's Quest 3, to err is human. To really foul things up takes a computer. Who wrote that? Thank you from the King's Quest development team. And Roberta, Sol, Jeff, Chris, Scott, Doug, Mark, Al, Dale, and Emo. Emo Phillips worked on this game. Quality assurance team. Larry, Susan, Russ, Bob, and Kim. Thank you for the development team. This is on a loop now. Yeah, this is all we get. Just thank yous on a loop. Well, that's how you beat King's Quest 2. Okay, great. Thank you, Expert Casual. I'll have to check out this any percent clip. But we did it. We had our annual Christmas playthrough of King's Quest 2. Came up a few points short. I'm sure that someone out there knows what I could have done differently, but I'm fine with 178 out of 185. The important thing is we played some King's Quest 2, which is a game that that hugely transformed my life, and one that I will always enjoy returning to, even all these years later. So thank you all for joining me. What's coming up? I think I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I have a game in mind that I'm going to stream on Friday. And then next week, of course, Retro Adventure Wednesday will roll around. I will let you know soon what game you can expect there. It will be heading into a whole new year, so there's no telling what could lie ahead in the upcoming year of Retro Adventures. But for now, let's see if we can get a raid going somewhere. I don't know who's online on Christmas. Hard to say who would stream on a day like Christmas Day. Let's see. Oh, well, this is exciting. One Short Eye is playing Gabriel Knight 3. One Short Eye is one of my absolute favorite YouTubers. Love everything he does. And of course, we love Gabriel Knight 3. And it looks like he's currently open to the laptop doing Le Serpent Rouge. So I'm sure I can pop in there and really help him solve those puzzles if he's having any trouble with them. That's really an area of the game I specialize in. So I'll start that raid. Thank you all again so much for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the bits and the subs and the company, most of all. And Merry Christmas to all of y'all. And if I don't see you again, Happy New Year. And we'll stream again pretty soon. Take care.